Um, I've tried several times to post a comment back to Bridge Troll 9. Scared. Yeah, I'm scared, but not what you think of what I'm scared about. Am I scared about the banks, the Fed, the government? No. Am I scared of anything? Yes. I'm scared that the majority of Americans either will not understand the principles of how this is happening, therefore, there will be no reformation of the monetary system that we are currently on. As far as me being scared and a fool, well, I don't know. I could be a fool because before I've gone on here and I've flat out stated, hey, this national debt, it's illegal. Don't pay it. A legal contract is when both parties have a mutual meetings of the mind according to all the courts that we go to. So why should the standard not apply towards the national debt as well? Do you have the courage and the conviction to get on the internet and state that it is all bogus and should be not paid at all? I've done so on several occasions. And I'm saying it again. It is an illegal debt placed upon the people of the United States of America. Whether it's incorporated or not, it is still an illegal debt. Another thing I'm scared about, it isn't just America's maybe inability to understand it and therefore redress it in a sound way that commerce would work. Take the tally stick of England, for example. That stayed in existence for 500 years or a little bit better. That was actually the most successful monetary system because it was placed upon the people they had to transact in it in order to pay the king's taxes. So, I've had economics in college. I'm no brainiac, but I know how money works. And as far as now, them placing bad debt as a substance that has monetary value, that they're trading in failures as things of worth, that's the obscene that slaps me in the face. See, I'm not pissed. I'm beyond pissed. Because I really see it for what it is. I'm scared about people not being able to rectify the situation, either because of one, a lack of the understanding of how it has to work. I couldn't put into place a new monetary system other than, say, something along the lines of colonial script, which communities around the world, around the country now, are starting to take place, I hear. That's up for others to deal with. As far as creating one and regulating it myself, I don't have those smarts. I do have enough awareness and intelligence to know what we are looking at now is wrong. Well, I need to come up to date on my statistics. The last time I looked, there was over 30 million people that have lost their homes because of the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac debacle. And we have a lot of homeless people now. You have unemployment rates that are actually, if you go by the old standards, we're over 20% unemployed. We don't have any infrastructure to produce goods. So, yeah, I see we're in a great place of hurting. Do I see that we need to be shackled to this current monetary system, which has been effect and which has been used as loudly proclaimed by the Rothschilds to strip us of everything? Let's see you get on here and make a video about this. Let me see you address these topics. You know, instead of people sitting here and damning each other, why don't we get together and figure out some damn answers? Why can't we just do that? There are enough people on here who have intelligence that something could actually be brought into light of day as a possibility of reformation of what we're having to deal with now. I open the door for any and all comments back on this, video or otherwise. I'll go into my settings after this post, and I'll make sure the settings say that you're able to make a video response back to this. As far as a fool, well, I don't know. I might be a fool. Maybe I'm a fool for not believing that Americans will see they were clear to just shrug this false imprisonment that's been placed upon them. Maybe I'm a fool for not thinking that they're capable of bringing about a monetary system that actually works. Well, maybe I'm a fool for believing that the United States of America would become enough of an isolationist state in order to make this work, because we're talking about world currencies here. We're talking about other nations. As you know, the dollar is the world's common denominator, the world's currency. So what would the actions we have, that what we in regards to what we do, what ramifications, what possible outcomes could we face if we were to proceed on a path of reformation? Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't be happy, would they? A lot of havoc would be raised. So this is not a topic that somebody can come on here and blithely talk about, nor will I blithely talk about it. I'll defer to those who have more experience than I. But as far as my awareness and my reality, no, I don't see an issue that I have with my uh, sense of reality or perceived truth. Yeah, and you're wrong. It isn't just the value of the paper and the ink. They also use cotton fibers to make our bills, as well as the foils that they were putting in the strip paper for a while for anti-counterfeiting. So there's a lot of uh, other things to consider. But as far as cost, no, there's no way near the expenditure needed to create a dollar is even equal to a dollar's worth. And what's our dollar worth? Well, last November it was 4 cents. Where are we at now? I don't even want to go there, because we've had more bailouts. And because we've had more bailouts, that means there's more money. And because there's more money, that means your dollar's worth less. It's called inflation, the hidden tax. Check out G. Edwards Griffin, creature from Jekyll Island. See, but I go back even way before that, because these monetary elite assholes been around for hundreds, if probably thousands of years. They're descendants of families who, these banking families, they've been around. I know for sure the Rothschilds were around before Waterloo, because that's when the Rothschilds got the control of and outright came to own the Bank of England, so he owns England. So who's a fool? I don't know. But I think the best minds need to come together to try to bring about a reformation on this. As far as gold and silver standard, I don't know. Why the hell do we even have to go there? Why don't we use diamonds? There's a shitload of them. And because they artificially keep them scarce, they boost up the cost. Oh, that's another scam I revealed. Oh my God, the De Beers family's going to be coming after me now. Ooh. I don't know what to say, Bridge Troll 9. I agree with you in part, as far as how your illusions to me and my mind my character. Nah, I don't agree with you on that. I'm not a fool. Because I'm serious. I don't see America breaking the shackles free. They don't know how. That's all. They just don't know how. And it's not their fault. It's time to educate ourselves. And we who do know how to do it need to do it for them as well.